is more than a pitch. This is your story, your shot, your moment. Only the bold become the next bestseller. Step into the spotlight, your words in hand. You've got one shot, they'll understand. A voice, a dream, a future to claim. Make them feel it when you say your name. Will you rise, will you fall? Can you answer the call? They're watching, you're clocking. It's now or not at all. Make your pitch, make it loud. Turn the page, move the crowd. This is it, take your stand. One voice, one mic, one chance. So make your pitch, win the room. Let them feel that fire boom. Only one will take the crown. The next bestseller starts now. No time for maybe, no space for fear. You've worked, you've bled, now bring it here. Heart on the page, eyes on the prize. This is the battle where stories rise. Then no bluffs, will you fall? Can you answer the call? They're watching, you're clocking. It's now or not at all. Make your pitch, make it loud. Turn the page, move the crowd. This is it, take your stand. One voice, one mic, one chance. Make your pitch, win the room. Let them feel that fire boom. Only one will take the crown. The next bestseller starts now. No fluff, no filler, no backup plan. You got one shot to show them who you are. Can your words win the world? Let's find out. Make your pitch, make it count. One idea, shake the ground. Lights are on, can't back down. The next bestseller starts now. Make your pitch, make it loud. Turn the page, move the crowd. This is it, take your stand. One voice, one mic, one chance. Make your pitch, win the room. Let them feel that fire boom. Only one will take the crown. The next bestseller starts now.
Hello, 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 everybody. Happy great evening to you. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Oh my goodness. That was Battle Round, not one, not two, but three. Battle Round 3. Oh my goodness. So now with Battle Round 3 in the books, officially the battle rounds are over. It is done, finished, finito. I don't even know if that's a real word, but I like it. Finito, right? So here's the thing, y'all. This is our first ever live result show. That means somebody is going home and 4 people move on. Oh, we're talking about some suspense, some drama, and all that stuff. But we're going to get into all that stuff. So, folks, just want to let you know right now, the folks who are watching, voting is live. You can vote right now for your favorite contestant. Right now, vote for your favorite contestant as many times as you want to. But we will be ending this live show at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have until 9:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Not New Mexico time, not New England time. But New England time is Eastern Standard Time, right? But you have until 9:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get all your votes in, because then we're going to tally up the votes. And then at 9:30 or around that time, we're going to announce the finalists who are moving on to finale Saturday. We got to come up with something with an S. I don't know. But right now it's finale Saturday, right? All right. So once again, you can vote. Voting is live. So your votes, you voted before, you voted yesterday, you voted an hour before right now. Nah, didn't matter. With votes right now, voting right now is what matters. So you have between now until 9:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to vote as many times you want to get your contestants through. All right, so now we got that understanding. Don't worry, I'm gonna come back a little bit later on this show and say it again because I know we're gonna have some people tuning in late, like, oh, what we doing? We're done. I'm gonna have to break it on down again, but that's okay. That's part of the job being host. Now let's get back to the reactions to battle round 3. All right, first of all, we gotta do round the horn. All right, we got the great folks who were in that wonderful episode. Oh my goodness, did it go down? Did it go down in round 3? So let's go around the horn right there. Starting off with Tasha G. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, everybody. I'm on here I've got a lot of text messages coming through. A lot of people contacting me like, do we vote now? Because they've been waiting. So I'm just multitasking answering. But yeah, I'm good. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to happen in about 45 minutes.
Ooh, she up here working the phone. See them, to them thumbs. Oh, did you work out? Do you work them thumbs out? Do your thumb exercises? Let's go around. Let's Jakaya. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good.
You good? Okay. All right. How you feeling about tonight? Tonight, ooh, we decide who makes it to the finale. How you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm excited to see who is going to be one of the finalists. I'm excited.
Okay, she excited. All right. Oh, let's go to Lady T. Lady TTF. Lady T.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
I see Lady T and Baby T.
Yes.
Lady T Jr. All right. Hello there. So, how you feeling about tonight? Are you feeling anxious? Are you feeling pumped? Are you feeling like, yeah, I got this? How you feeling?
I'm extremely anxious. Extremely anxious.
Ooh, extremely anxious right there, right? Because they don't have until tomorrow, 12 p.m. No, it's going down right now.
Yep.
Right now. Okay. So are you like Tasha G? Are you working those fingers?
Yes, at the moment.
All right, we're gonna let you get back to you working your fingers and thumbs. All right, there we go. Captain Sam, aka Sam Braden the Fourth. How you doing, sir?
Multitasking, that's the best I can say. It's been a long day.
Multitasking, that's the best. Hey, is he dropping rhymes already? Dropping bars? Multitasking, that's the best I can say. It's been a long day. It is rhyming. He look at that. He rhyming even when he ain't trying to rhyme. Oh my goodness, that's some swag. Was that some swag? All right, we're gonna bring it on over to Lady K, Special K, Lady K. Hey, what's up, Carla?
Hello, I'm feeling excited.
Feeling excited. She's feeling excited. All right. Come on, Robin. Miss Quill and Company herself. What's up, lady?
Hello, everyone. Can't wait to see what's to come. But everybody is a winner, so we just have to see who is the winner.
Oh, see the play of words? You can tell she's in the publishing business. All right. So check it out. Round 3. Oh my goodness. So I want to get some reactions to round 3. Let me see if we got some people already tuning in on the after show and dropping any. Okay, so here we go. We got some comments already. All right, somebody will say Lady K for the win. Carla Tally. Uh-oh. Carl, look at you, girl. You already got some people already blowing up the chat already. Talking about Lady K for the win. You know what I'm saying? I know how you feel about that. How you feel about that, Lady K? Huh?
I'm loving the support. I'm excited, like I said.
You always got people repping in you. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. And then we say crown that queen. Okay, so the same person saying Lady K for the win and crown that queen. Okay, they trying to give you the crown already. All right, and then we got some hearts flowing from there. Okay, all right, letting it know. All right, so this one I don't know. So Jakai, I'm coming back to you. What did you think about everyone else's performance in round 3?
I loved everybody else's performance. I was there just saying, just like, sheesh, I gotta beat that. But yeah, everybody did so good. I was really happy. Everybody did so good.
Okay. Now, how you feel about your performance?
I think I did okay. I think I did good.
Yeah, you had some great positive feedback from the judges, talking about just how well of a writer you are, right? I mean, how good a writer you are, how well you're switching in between the different characters, the different changes in your voice, and the tones and everything. And one of them said, what was it? Donna was like, "Hey, shows that you have a good ear, that you really listening and you really capture how people really speak and talk." I mean, I thought that was like an amazing compliment. How'd you feel about that?
Thank you. I was really happy. I mean, I was proud of myself.
Good. You should be. You should be. Okay. So, Lady K, Lady K, I might call you Special K today, or it depends on what happened with the votes. Okay. So now you've been the leading vote getter every week. I mean, not even a break. Every week. Now, this is the time when you need it the most. You think you got it in the bag? You think you're going to slide on through to the finale?
I hope so. I hope that people liked what they saw in tonight's episode and are ready to support me tonight and hopefully on Saturday.
Mm, Now, you were very intentional about making sure you represent PG County. Folks who know PG County, Prince George's County, but if you're saying Prince George's County, you ain't from the DMV, right? We're saying PG County, right? So, once again, for the people who just maybe tuning in for the first time, why is representing PG County, especially in your book, so important to you?
I think so I've mentioned before I'm was raised in Prince George's County and I feel like we have such a distinct culture that I really want to showcase in one of my short stories. And I think that we have I feel like PG County is a predominantly Black county where we have amazing leaders, teachers, educators, and I feel like I just really want to showcase and put Prince George's County on the map again and really highlight just like the culture, the music, the food, everything.
Mm, mm. Okay, put it on the map again. All right, now, how did you think you did with your performance? Because you weren't messing around. You came in with that old school record player, came in with these different tracks to go along with the stories. Woo wee! How you think you did with your performance?
Honestly, watching it back, I was very proud of myself because I was super nervous about sharing something from my book for the first time. I haven't really read it to other people out loud, so I didn't know what to expect. But I felt really good and proud of myself for doing it and then for also being creative with it, like incorporating the music aspect of the book, and showcasing that and then showcasing some of the cover art for the different stories to kind of create a certain feel. So I really was proud of myself in that moment.
Well, as you should be, because it's extremely creative. I think it gave the not only the judges but the viewing public greater insight into what this book is about. These collections of short stories. Oh man, and you got the visuals going along with it. I say Chef Kiss. There you go. Great job, great job. But we're gonna see if enough people out there feel like you did a good enough job. They make it to the finale. Ooh, we gonna see. Can she bring it back again for 4 weeks in a row? Being the number one vote getter. We're gonna see. Okay, so Robin, you looking at all these contestants here, right? Okay, we're getting down to that's it. The last thing, Saturday, finale Saturday, right? So how did you feel about these contestants and their performance in round 3? I know previous live after shows you talk about, the mama bird being proud of the baby chicks, right? So, how you feeling now after watching their performance on round 3?
I think all the baby birds are ready to fly now. After
Ooh.
this last round, I was able to really see their writing ability, and it told me a lot about where they are and their journey in being ready to become authors. So I think they're all right there, and I have so many ideas around their books. I can't wait to get my hands on them, helping them write and polish them and finish them up. But they're all ready. Every single one of them are ready.
You hear that? Every single one of you guys are ready. There you go. That's Mama Bird herself, Robin. Right there we go. All right. So, want to do a little business here. Okay, guys, listen. If you're just tuning in right now, okay, we are doing the live after show. Okay, we are doing the live after show. If you are tuning in right now, so what does that mean? That means that today you get to vote, and your vote will only count up until 9:25 p.m. tonight. No, tomorrow, Friday at noon. No, no, no. It's going down tonight. Tonight is going to be a results show. We're going to announce the 1, the 2, the 3 to the 4 contestants who are going to make it through to finale weekend. Finale weekend, that's right, Saturday, finale Saturday. All right. And so for folks who's like, well, daggone it, can I come? I mean, I get to see the people on YouTube, but do I get to see them in person? Yes, you can. Right. So what do? You say, oh, well, okay, let me tell you what you're going to do. So what you're going to do is this. Don't worry. The good coach got you covered. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go right on over here. Now we're going to go over this part over here. We're going to go right over here. All right. And we're going to go right here to where it says quillandcompany.com/events. Okay. Look at that beautiful Next Bestsellers logo right there. Okay. Then you're going to scroll on down. All right. Let me refresh this a little bit here. There we go. So you're going to scroll on down, and then you're going to see over here. Woo, look at that. Next Bestseller Grand Finale. All right. And so you're going to go right here. So listen, you're going to attend the finale. All right. June 28th. That's this coming Saturday. That's 1 to 2 days from now. 2 days from now. Doors open at 2:30 p.m. Right. And then the grand finale starts at 3 p.m. and is over at 7 p.m. That's in person. And guess what? It says get your tickets. You say, get my tickets. How much you got to pay? Well, guess what? You click on get your tickets, and voila, you're paying nothing. Get your free ticket. It's free. You paid nothing. So you go down here and you go ahead and click your ticket. You say, well, how many tickets can I get at one time? One. Okay. You get one at a time. Right. So you tell your friends, you tell your mama, tell your cousin, you tell your neighbors, you tell your co-workers, hey, listen, you need to get a ticket because this is the hottest show that's happening right now in not only in the DMV, because I like to say we film locally, but we're a national show thanks to the internet, right? But it's the hottest show going on in literacy. Come on now, the hottest show going on in literacy. Whatever show has all these fine, wonderful contestants, all these authors in the making, soon to be what? Published authors, and then soon to be next bestsellers, right? So you get yourself a ticket, you hit checkout, it's free. It's free. Okay, it's free. So Robin, why don't you come on with me and tell the people, give them a little bit about what they can expect at the grand finale this coming Saturday.
The grand finale is going to be a show you definitely want to come to. We're going to have multiple parts to it. We're going to showcase Quill & Company and all we have to offer. We'll also have most of my local authors that are under my label will be there showcasing their books, and they'll be talking to people about their journey and about how they became an author and tell a little bit about their books. And then, of course, we'll have the finale show, which is a show in itself. And don't forget the after show, the part that everybody wants to hear. What do the contestants have to say after they finally find out who the winner is, and they can talk a little bit about their journey as well in this competition. So, but don't forget afterwards, it's a party. We're celebrating the winner, but we're celebrating everybody's accomplishment of making it through this competition. So we're gonna have a DJ, we're gonna have some good food, we have some dancing.
Ooh, did you just say dancing? Did you just say dance? So that means the good people get to see Miss Quillenco herself, cut it up a little bit. Do we get to see that?
Right, because it's been a long competition, so it's time for us all to let our hair down.
Let it out. We hear that? We're going to have the DJ pumping the music. We're going to be celebrating not only the winner, because the winner is your spotlight. We want to make sure you get your spotlight, but we're going to celebrate all the contestants because you worked so hard and you came so far. And so we don't stop it there. We keep it moving because you got to become a published author and live out that dream as an author. But guys, listen to me. This is free. Putting on this show in partnership with the City of Laurel. Shout out to Mayor Keith, right? And you want to come in, get some good food. Oh, we're going to have some performances too, aren't we, Robin?
Yes, we'll have some of our local artists coming and singing. So it's going to be a jam-packed show. You do not want to miss it from start to finish.
There you go, from start to finish. So don't be one of those things like, well, I'll come a little late because I'm going to see, the bulk of the show really going to happen in the middle. No. You don't want to miss not 1 minute. It's a reason why the doors open at 2:30 and not at 3 o'clock, because you want to be ready, have your seat. And when it goes down at 3 o'clock, you want to be tuning in and watching, because this is going to be great. And we're going to do it up. Oh, we got some cool surprises that we're not going to tell you right now, but we got some cool surprises. Oh, yeah. When we announce these contestants, we're going to do it up big. We're going to think about big old Coliseum style. We're going to do it up good. But also, you got to remember this. This is a way where you can embrace and support literacy by supporting these authors right here, right? Literacy. Think about it. How can we really accomplish much if we couldn't read? Well, how limited would our lives be if we couldn't enjoy great stories? Right? Maybe how our lives have been saved and or changed because we read a great story that spoke to us at the time we needed that story to speak to us. That's what's on display here. We're celebrating literacy. So if you care about literacy and literacy means a lot to you, then you come on out, you get yourself this ticket, right? It's limited capacity, first come, first serve, but you get yourself a ticket and you come out and celebrate and support literacy, and by supporting these authors, right? They're no longer contestants now. They're the authors. We're going to graduate them to authors, right? Okay, because they're writing their stories, and you need to support folks, because guess what? Everybody needs some support. And when you're doing great things and positive things for people, all the more reason why you should give some love and show some support. Okay. But also, when you come, bring your wallet, though. Bring your wallet, because we're going to have some display tables and things when we sell. And also, we got the nextbestsellers.shop, right? We got the shop. It's another way to support the program, another way to support the artist, right? Support the shop. So I'm going to come back to that. I'm sure, we're going to walk through the shop in a minute or two, but I want to make sure that you guys know. Okay, so one more time, you go to, Quill & Company, you click on the events tab, and you scroll on down, and you see the tickets here. You say, get your tickets, and then you say, get your free ticket, and boom, you go ahead and check out. And once again, the location, Laurel Multi-Service Center, Laurel Multi-Service Center. Doors open at 2:30 p.m., grand finale from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now, you might be wondering, okay, well, what about if I'm out of town? I don't live in the DMV. I don't live anywhere near Laurel. Well, guess what? We're going to live stream it. Oh, yeah. We're going to live stream, not just the after show, but the show itself, right? The grand finale, we're going to live stream it. And that will be live on Quill & Co. YouTube channel, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday the 28th, 4 p.m., Saturday the 28th, Eastern Standard Time. You can tune in and watch all the festivities going on for the grand finale, 4 p.m. And then immediately we're going to just switch over at 5 p.m. for the after show so we can get the winner's reaction, right? The crowd reaction, the contestants' reaction, and then take care of a little business, right? And celebrate literacy by celebrating the first ever next best seller. All right, so we talked about that. Okay, now let's get back to the contestants here. Tasha G, look like you're still intense. All right, you still working out them thumbs and fingers? Talk to me.
Multitasking.
Multitasking. All right, now while you're multitasking, now you did watch episode 3, Battle Round 3. That is Battle Round 3. So, what was your thoughts on first, everyone else's performance and then your performance?
Well, it was just amazing to see everybody because that was the first time we got that experience to be in the room while everybody was presenting. If y'all have been paying attention, we were only in the room with one other person before. And we found out that morning that we all were going to be in the room. So it was like, oh, okay, let's see how this is going to go. So it was different, but it was nice to watch everybody's performance over because everybody is so unique and different and gifted.
Well said. Well said. Now, what about your performance?
To
I
be
think you
honest, I
did.
almost did not watch it because
Okay.
because I was like nervous because when I do Toxic Mom, that's like something I do in the house by myself. And when I post it up, I feel like it's like an alter ego type thing, you know. But it was so funny because after it went off, I started getting these texts from like my sister and my aunts, and it was like, "Is that your grandmother?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, it is." And she's the one that mostly raised me. So I know I use the word toxic, but even though it has a negative connotation to it, it's about people really understanding that sometimes those generational curses and cycles that people put on you with their mindset can really affect you. And that's kind of like what has impacted me up to this point to even like push me into this role of being an author and writing down my feelings and sharing them because I didn't realize that my feelings even mattered that much, by being negated so much in childhood.
Mm, mm. Oh, that's deep right there, Tasha G. That's deep right there. Woo. I think you really connected with a lot of people out there, especially women. Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna come back to that, but I'm gonna let you get back to using those fingers, but I'm gonna come back to that and talk a little bit about that. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Lady T. Lady T. Lady T, you got the mood light going on right there. Oh no, she like ready to like call it night and go to bed, or she's just like this is just her just getting in the trance of just making sure she get those people to vote for. I don't know what's going on with the moonlight right there.
Wind down time.
Winding down time. Well, you can't wind down yet. Can't wind down yet because it's 9:07 p.m. And
Mhm.
so at 9:25, voting stops. So that's about 18 minutes from now. You got 18 minutes from now. Ooh, that sounds like a song. 18 minutes from now. All right. So 18 minutes from now, I don't know, I might make another hit. All right, 18 minutes from now, where you would decide, where the people decide who's gonna make it through, right? Okay, so you get to wind it down time. So does that mean then you have done all that you could do, can do, and should do, and now you're just leaving it up to your fans, your supporters? What's going on right now?
Well, I'm still actively working at this because I don't want to give up on myself. But you put that information out there and it's just a waiting game.
All right, that's right. You don't give up on yourself, right? Because winners don't quit, right? You can't lose if you don't quit. There we go, right? Then you just keep on trying till you win. All right, okay, I like that. I like that. So, Sam, let's come back to Captain Sam for a second right here, right? So, okay, so you said in the post interview, right? And that you know numbers don't basically, I'm paraphrasing, numbers My numbers don't scare you. You ain't scared of numbers, right? So, can you give people a little bit more explanation? What does that mean?
All I'm gonna say is Jennifer Hudson is an EGOT.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. She
Okay.
didn't, she didn't get number one.
Okay. All
That's
right.
all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
So,
That is true.
my perspective is a little different than everybody's, but I know, because my story is so real,
Mm-hmm.
people gonna support it. Like it's that real. Like it's when I say if I gave a percentage, it's probably about 85% authentic, maybe even more than that. And I can't even
Okay.
tell everybody what parts are real and what parts are not.
He
It's that
sound like a
intense. Yeah,
professional, well-seasoned author already. You know what I'm
yeah, it's
saying?
that
He know
intense.
how to tease it up right, saying like 85%, maybe 90% or more is authentic, but I can't tell you what parts are real, what parts are made up. Ooh, we sound like a pro already. I'm telling you, look at this. Sam is flexing. Okay, so Sam, check it out now. All right, so I hear what you're saying. You're like J Hud, she's an EGOT, right? One of the youngest EGOTs too. Okay, she didn't win the thing, right? So are we admitting defeat here, or
No,
are we just
I don't never do
saying
that.
something else?
No, I don't never do that. I'm the type of person when I grew up, I used to get in real fights. So it took a lot to knock me out. You know, I
All
don't,
right,
I don't give up. Like I don't
he don't
quit
give
to the
up.
end. Nah,
All
I
right,
don't
he
quit
don't
to the
give
end.
up. He goes to the end. He just saying, hey, whether he wins this thing or not, he's still gonna be a best-selling author. That's what I'm hearing right there.
Yes.
There we go. There we go. Right. So where are a lot of your people, coming from or voting from? Right. I think there's people from all over the country. What's some of the parts of the country?
I would say California, Texas, Indiana, Tennessee, Alabama, DC, Maryland. I could keep going. I'm losing track, but it's literally when I say across the country, different time zones. I've been on social media like crazy. I've been texting people. My sister been helping me. Um, yeah, I got people everywhere helping me. Different
Oh
time
man, it's
zones
a
and all
family affair. Got the sister in there.
that.
Come on now, vote for him now. All right, so we definitely got to put Sam on the road. We definitely got to take him, give him a tour. He got people all over the place. He can sell out of books. All right, Sam, we're gonna let you get back to work, do your thing. All right, so it's time to check back in with Lady T. I mean, sorry, Lady. My two ladies here, Lady T and Lady K. All right, so Lady K, all right, give us an update here. What's going on? What's going on with your crew?
I think my crew is ready. They're placing them votes. They've been ready. So I'm just, hoping that they show up and show out.
Show up and show out. What has going through this competition? I know you guys in the middle of it, like still duking it out, trying to get to the finals and then try to win this thing. But so you probably have a chance to really reflect. But I'm gonna ask you if you can kind of reflect, for a moment, like going through this competition, real talk, just what has it meant to you?
What has
Has
it
it meant
meant to
anything
me?
to you?
Yeah, it's meant everything. I actually was reflecting on it today. Um, And actually, I was talking to my family members. I had a little watch party for round three with my family
Ah,
members. And so they were talking sort of about how shy I used to be growing up and like hated public speaking, hated like, I don't know, being in front of cameras and all the different things. But they were so proud of me for being able to like use my voice to share my writing and to share my love for romance novels and, advocating for people to like buy my book. So I think that's like a full circle moment of realizing that like I really am out here like pursuing my goals and my dreams.
mhm. Ain't that something right there? Pursuing your goals and dreams, right? You say lawyer by day, but writer in your heart. Now is you about to be like the real McCoy now, right here, right? Finish that book, put it out there. You got a fan base already because, again, you keep becoming the #1 vote getter. So you got a fan base right there. And the fan base means that's a readership base. And they ready to buy those books and read those books and have those curated experiences all about finding that Black love. Ooh, excited to see what happens. Excited to see what happens right here, right? So all the things that you say you did not like or were afraid of, in this competition, we just did the opposite. We just threw you all in. All the things you ain't like a little kid. Here you go. Now you got all that stuff you got to deal with in this competition right there. That is some funny stuff right there, right? Did you ever have any second doubts, right? For any point in the beginning, throughout, like, man, I don't know. This all these cameras and all this stuff. This is getting kind of intense. Do you have any second doubts at all?
I feel like at the audition round, I was like so intimidated. I did not expect it to be like a room full of people and like it really was like American Idol. And I was like, okay, I was not prepared for this. So I had no idea what to expect, but I was not expecting that. But I'm so glad that I like did it and I put myself out there and I'm continuing to do it and show up. And I feel like I'm honestly, even though I might have second guessed myself, I feel like I was made for this.
Hmm. Yeah, Robin, she made for this. How does that make you feel, Robin, hearing one of these contestants actually make a statement like that?
It's refreshing to hear because I've watched all the contestants grow from the very beginning. I mean, we had a lot of people who were introverts, and still are at heart, but when I see see Tierra shaking her head, but when I see how they've come out of their shell and they've really owned their stories, it's really inspiring for me to see that they're that passionate about their books. And a lot of authors, a lot of new authors, struggle with imposter syndrome. So they always second guess whether they are truly an author. Are they good enough? Is their story worthy enough? So I'm starting to see and hear a lot of confident statements from the contestants now that in the beginning it was a little bit, oh, well, I hope, or, we'll see. And now I'm hearing bold statements like, I will be the next bestseller, or I am still a winner, and it doesn't matter if I am going to win, I'm going to be a bestseller. So I love hearing those confident statements because that shows that they are truly ready to move to the next step.
Now let's stay with you for a second, Robin. Now, right? So, this is the first time doing this competition, right? You publishing books, helping people write books and publish books. Now you got this whole daggone competition. How does it? So let's have you reflect a little bit about how you feel about having this opportunity created and doing these things for these wonderful people. Is it like maybe part of a dream come true for you? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings?
Well, it's definitely been a journey. It's been a learning journey with this being our first time doing this. We may have had some stumbling blocks and we've pivoted. We've even thrown stuff in there to help the contestants improve. So it's been a learning experience for me as to what my original vision for this competition was. I know the end game goal was for me to help people get excited about reading and writing books, and not just the contestants, but the community, their readers, their audience, to know that these are some contestants that have potential books that are going to come out, and they're excited about them. So like this is an author's dream to have a bunch of people ready to buy your book before it's even written. So that was my original goal. So to see that kind of shape and form from week to week into where we are now, and this anticipation building up for the finale show, and we already know what it's going to be. I just can't wait to see it unfold. It's a definite dream come true for me because I wanted to originally help someone, or now multiple people, be able to write and tell their stories and share what's been on their heart for months or maybe even years, but actually make it come to fruition.
Mm-hmm. Well said, well said. Okay, Jakaya. Right now you've just been chilling, got the jammies on, like, hey, okay, y'all go ahead and do all that vote. I'm feeling relaxed. So are you feeling relaxed because you like, hey, my crew, they doing their thing, I'm good? Like, talk about why you seem to be so chilled out right now. Or is it just because you're sleepy? I don't know.
I am tired, so but I do have people voting, so.
Okay, feeling good, feeling good. Now, speaking of voting, it's 9:19, so we have less than 6 minutes, right? So like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes before voting stops. Now you can keep trying to vote all you want, but it ain't gonna count. Okay. So voting stops, okay, at 9:25, guys. So this is it. The final stretch, the final 6 minutes, 6 minutes that you fresh on. Okay, 6 minutes. Wait. So while we got that, let's go back and do a little business again. So we're gonna go back and do a little business because hey, writing is a profession. Okay. All right. So then we'll draw your attention to the next bestseller shop. Okay. Next bestseller dot shop. Why is dot shop? Because when you go in shop and support, this is a great way where you can support, tomorrow's best-selling authors. And you're looking at them right here. The way you can support is, support the show, keep the show moving and growing and providing more resources for these authors. Right. So we got the next bestseller mugs right here. One, right? We can talk about, the next bestseller with the logo, right? And the quote from the Make Your Pitch next bestseller anthem: one voice, one mic, one chance. That what you got. This is your one chance today. One chance today, make it through. But also, while you're voting, let's go ahead and get yourself a nice little coffee mug or a juice mug or whatever you put, smoothie, whatever you put in your mugs, right? Let's get those mugs and let's support the show. Okay, you ain't got to get one. You can get two. Look at it. You get as many mugs as you want. And then let's go back over here. So we go back home, and then what do we have here? You got the next bestseller shirt, right? Ooh, look at that logo on the sleeve right there. The cool designs, right? And then you got the books, you got the mic, and then you got the hands in the air because people are pumped because of these wonderful books that are about to be unleashed on the marketplace. These are unisex shirts, so you just pick whatever size you need, from small to triple XL. Doesn't matter. Somewhere in between. Get as many shirts as you want. Boom, you can add to cart. Why add to cart? Because you want to come back over and you say, hey, I don't want just the white. Oh, guess what? We can get the black one. Okay. Oh, look at that. That graphics. Oh, look really good on that black. Look at that. Look at that. And you say, okay, well, can we get a little more color? Sure, we can. Because then, boom, right next to it is what? The pink, right? Again, men, women, and everyone in between. Get yourself the pink shirt, rock it, or get the black. Ooh, I like that. Or based on your mood, you can get the white. Okay. And then we got more merch coming. Stay tuned. We got more merch coming between now and finale Saturday. So when you show up, I say show up and bring your support, but also bring your wallet. And if you watching on YouTube, you want to watch it, the live stream on Saturday at 4 p.m. live streaming, bring that digital wallet right there so you can support the show because we're going to have some cool merch dropping. Okay. Then you say, well, it's great. Merch is cool, but how else can we support? Stay tuned because we're going to have some curated events coming very, very soon while they're working on their books, getting it published. In between time, we're going to have some cool events happening. But then if you want to sponsor the show, we got sponsorship packages of small businesses. We got, again, we film locally, but we're a national show, so you can be a national partner. You can have a segment of the show where it's, hey, the Coach Much segment is sponsored by X, Y, and Z. And then you can be the title of sponsor saying, next bestseller is sponsored by so and so and so and so, right? And then guess what? You can just see a little click here. You can just watch a little montage of the different the different contestants here performing and everything, right? And then you can see some more. Look at the lovely judges right there, right? There's Robin over here talking, taking care of some business. We got the good old Mary Keith over here, more judges. And then guess what? You say, you know what? I want to do a bit more than just buy some merchandise. I also want to support where you can click on any one of these denominations, or you can go ahead and put your own custom amount in, no matter how small or how large. You can put it in here and support the show so we can keep this show thriving, keep pouring more resources into these aspiring and upcoming authors, and also make a pathway for new emerging authors to come through, right? So there we go. Now we're down. Oh my goodness, we're down to 1 minute. 1 minute, y'all. Woo, the last minute. See that? See that? Last minute right there. So let's go back to the chat here and let's see what's going on. All right. Down to the last minute. All right, in the chat. Okay. We need all their voices. You know what? You know what? Shout out to you. That's right. We need all their voices, not just one, but all of their voices right there. We got one mic, but we can share it. But it's only one crown. They already said they ain't sharing the crown. There's only one crown. So guys, okay, that's it. 9:25. Voting is now closed. It is 9:25. Voting is now closed. So you can try to vote all you want. You ain't getting no, it ain't gonna count. Okay, it's done. Voting is now closed. And then my team behind the scenes are gonna let me know what's what. So right now, they're tabulating the votes, getting all the stuff together. See, that's what they're doing. I don't know if they're making that noise, but I figured that's the kind of noise that's them working fast. Right? So getting all the stuff together, right? And then when they have it all together, they're gonna let me know. Tierra got a hand in the air. What you got a hand in the air for? What's up?
Can I just say those pictures you just showed were amazing on the website?
Ooh,
Those were nice. Step up.
yeah, appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. We want to make sure we represent properly, right? Make sure you guys look good. We don't want you on no janky website, right? Appreciate the shout out right there. So another reason why you guys should support nextbestseller.shop, right? Support us, support the authors. So voting has now closed. The polls are closed. And now we're waiting for the results. Ooh, waiting for the results right there. So, all right. So, Tasha G, what you saying to your people right now? Now that the polls are closed, what you saying to the people?
I'm thanking some people who let me know that they voted up until 9:25. Yeah, and see, somebody just said I've been voting this whole time. I lost count. And and some people are actually checking on me, asking how was my day. So I appreciate that because
that's so sweet.
They know I've been working hard. So yeah. But I thank everybody who has voted for me, has typed a letter in the comments. Like, I don't take support lightly because it can be very difficult to get it. And when people believe in you, the main thing is you got to believe in yourself first. But when other people believe in you, it's definitely a humbling experience.
Facts on that. Facts on that. All right, Jakai. Oh, look like you woke up a little bit. She all tuned in. Y'all be tripping me out, man. Okay, so she wide awake now. Like, okay, Coach D, come on, give me some results. Oh, don't worry, they coming. They coming. They coming. All right, Sam, it's Mr. Smooth. Don't let nothing phase him, right? You look, man, my life, I've been going through everything, and I have come out of it, and I'm thriving, and I'm looking to do even more, bigger, greater things with my life. How you feeling right now? You're like a minute or two
And
away
I
from knowing the
feel
results.
good, honestly, because I'm still in my right mind right now. It's been a tough week. I had a lot going on this week. So just to be at this point in this competition, like I said, I appreciate the opportunity. This is something I never tried before. I wanted to do it, but I just didn't have the courage to always do it. So a lot of people been supporting me in terms of putting myself out there. So yeah, I feel good. I feel really good.
Okay. All right. Feels good. All right. Tiara, Lady T, Tiara. All right. How we feeling right now? Does the results gonna be coming in? How we feeling?
I'm feeling good, more mainly because this is something that was difficult for me in the beginning. I've grown throughout the process. I've learned to appreciate it, and really just be grateful that I finished and got this far.
Okay. So you said finish though. So how do you define finish? Because you
Just
don't have the book yet. So how we define finish?
just finishing what I started as far as coming into this competition and seeing it all the way to the end, like seeing it
Okay.
through.
All right. Now, if you if you don't make it through the finale or you make it through the finale and you don't win the contest, are you going to pursue the book? Are you going to do the book?
Of course, I am meant to be a writer, so
Mm.
I have many things that I need to get out. This was just the first step to give me that push and give me that confidence.
Hmm. Okay. Woo-hoo. I'm loving these contestants. I'm loving it. Okay. So, Lady K, Lady K. All right. Where we at, Lady K? How you feeling right now with the emotions?
I mean, the anticipation is killing me, but I am very grateful for all the support that I've been receiving. So all I can do is hope. And yeah, I'm actually sad that somebody will be eliminated no matter what. I feel like I think someone commented this during the after show, but like everyone has such amazing stories, so I'm just like looking forward to eventually reading everyone's stories.
Mm, okay. Okay. All right. So before we okay, my team, they starting to, send me some communications. All right. Look at my team efficient. We said 9:30. Like, boom, here's your stuff. All right. So before we give the results, before we get a result, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say who came in first, who came in second, who came in third, and then we're gonna say who's fourth, and then we're gonna know by elimination who's fifth. Right? That's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna break it down. And so after I announce all of the results, then I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys the results yourselves. Right? Show the whole people. All right, the whole viewing public. Okay, so now, if you want to, so folks, you want to make your comments, you want to have your questions, put it in there because after we show the results, then we'll probably take a few questions and get the reaction, and then that's going to be that. Then we're going to focus on finale Saturday there. Okay, so I want to make sure everyone is paying attention. All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and let's talk about it right now. All right. Again, we're starting with the most votes down to the person who got the least amount of votes. So, coming in at number one with the most votes, Lady K, call a tally with 1,103 votes. Fantastic, fantastic, fantastic. Ooh, in 45 minutes, you whipped up 1,100 votes. That's something. That's something. Okay, so you have saved, you are safe, and you made it. And I really sound like a daggone game show host or reality TV host right now. Okay, but you are safe and you have made it through to finale weekend. We'll get your reaction after we do everybody, okay? All right, the second leading vote getter All right. Tasha G with 461 votes. Woo. Tasha G came in second place. This is the first time she got this high in the entire competition. She been like 4, number 5, right? Seeing her on the TikTok say, "Hey, look, guys, this is my results. Y'all gotta get busy." And then the next week, she gave him some love and say, "Look, y'all took me from like 5th place. I'm like the 3rd place, or something like that." So that's how you do it, right? Okay. So shout out to that, to Tasha G and her crew. All right, now coming in 3rd place. This is where now it gets super tight, right? Super tight now. 3rd place. Give it up for Captain Sam. Sam Braden the 4th with 369 votes. Ooh, this guy, he said, "Hey, I wasn't worried. I got people all over the country. I'm good." All right. Now there were 2. I'm going to announce the 2 names, and then I'm going to give the votes, and then we will know the 4th person who got that slot into finale week. All right. And then the person who won't move on in the competition, but will stick around because we got work to do to getting that book done and getting you into becoming a published author and having a living being an author. Okay. So it comes down to Jakaya Joyce and Tierra Beasley. That's what it comes down to. All right. So Jakaya Joyce has 219 votes. Tierra Beasley has 112 votes. So the 4th spot goes to Jakaya Joyce. Congratulations, Jakaya. And Tierra Lady T, sweet Lady T, that means the journey moving forward in the competition has concluded, but it's only beginning with the Quill and Co family there, right? So before we get your reactions, let's show the chart here, okay? All right, so there we go. All right, so call it tally 1103, which is 48.63% of the votes. She's been consistent. We got the week, right? Then came down. Oh, Tasha G, then boy, she got the working, got her crew up to 20% of the vote, 2nd place, right? And then went down to Sam, 369, 16.27% of the vote, right? And then we went on over to Chikai with 219 votes, was 9.66% of the vote. And then Tierra with 113 votes at 4.98%, right? Those are the results right there. Okay. All right. So let's go around and get some reactions here. First, let's start with the leading vote getter for like all the weeks in a row. All right, Lady K, how do you feel about making it to finale weekend, finale Saturday, once again retaining the lead, the leading vote getter?
I am so excited. I'm really excited for Saturday, and I'm so grateful for my community and people supporting the vision that I have for my book, and I can't wait to make it happen.
Can't wait to make it happen. There we go. There we go. All right. So, Tasha G, you came in 2nd place. Did you expect to be in 2nd place?
I thought I would at least be in the top 3.
Okay, you
Because
throw the top 3.
Carla has been putting the heat on, you know. Carla's definitely been putting the heat on, but I was aiming for 2nd or 3rd, of course. Always aiming for number 1, but I said comfortably probably second or third with my landing place. So I'm very happy because I was literally like, people like, just remind me, just remind me. So, running around to do that reminder and shifting things. So I'm grateful. I'm very excited about Saturday too.
Mm-mm. And we talked about this about peaking, right? Peaking at the
Mhm.
right time, right?
Yeah.
And so, again, this is the highest position you've been in throughout the entire competition. Do you think is connecting in terms of peaking and then your voting um, result?
I think it is because I'm a bit of a late bloomer myself. So
Shout out to
this
the
is
late
kind
bloomers.
of like this is kind of like connected in that way because I'm growing in the competition, right? I
Mm,
came in at first and it was like, okay, I'm here to write a book. And then I was like, wait a minute, am I just here to write a book? And then the feedback I'm getting is, we know you got a book, but who are you? And it reminded me of when my son asked me that when I asked him, was I a good mom? Because I didn't want to be a mom, that was like giving him things that I hadn't resolved yet and putting trauma on him. And he said, yeah, you're a good mom, but I want to know who Latasha is. Can you let me know that?
mm,
And that's
mm.
been like the theme of this competition. Like I forgot he asked me that. That was like during the pandemic. And it just hit me like, dang, I am always kind of like in a robotic mom mode, doing all the stuff, making others matter. But this competition is about me. So I'm grateful. I'm excited.
Mm. Well deserved. That second place was well deserved, right?
Thank you.
100% well deserved. So
Thank
congratulations
you.
on that, right?
And that means a
Now,
lot coming from you.
all right, okay. So we're gonna talk about now third place, right? So third place, okay. All right, Sam, Team Sam once again delivered for their captain. Team Sam once again delivered for their captain, and he was not tripping. He was not sweating bullets. In his words, I've been in real fights. So I know what it's like. And this ain't nothing because I'm handling my business. And I got my team of people all across the country who support me because they know they need this book. They don't just want this book, they need this book. Right? Okay. So making it to the finale, Sam. Come on. Tell us your reaction. Straight up.
Hold on, I'm still muted. I'm sorry.
There you
Um,
go.
it's been a long day for me. I'll be fast. I'll be quick. I found out one of my good friends, he has cancer. He's been doing chemo this week.
Oh.
I'm not seeing my child like I normally should be seeing my son. Um, Other things related. I'm doing a job change right now. So all I got is these pictures right here to hold on to. I don't know if you can see that, but that's me and my son. Like this is all I got right now. So me doing this competition is like kind of taking me away from thinking about all that stuff because
Mm.
like even today I almost had a physical breakdown. Like seriously, like I couldn't. I didn't even want to leave my place today. I wanted to stay home today. So this is the best news I got all day. So I needed this.
All right. Well, God bless you on that right there, right? Sometimes it gets a little too heavy. You just need something to just lighten the load, even if it's for a moment there. So well deserved. You've been consistent throughout the whole competition. So it's no surprise that you making it to the finale right there. It seems like it's a great time to be able to make it to the finale with all things going on right there. So we appreciate that, which is again, it's just another example of the quality of people that's in this competition. These people right here, these faces you guys are looking at. And shout out to the replay gang. I know we get our biggest numbers after the show. Well, hopefully that won't be the case on Saturday. Or you show up live on Saturday in the flesh and also on YouTube at 4 p.m. on Quill and Co. and then come over to Coach Nick DC at 5. But seriously though, it's this is realness here, and you just heard it straight out of Sam's mouth, right? It just as this is a welcome blessing and surprise or even great news if you didn't even think it was a surprise. But it still was a wonderful news for him. They just what a nice way to kind of nightcap his day, right? And so your support by tuning in, by supporting the merchants through the shop and supporting the show, we'll be able to do things like this for many, many more people in other seasons to come for the next bestseller. Okay, Jakaya, you got that number 4 spot. Give us your reactions, your initial reactions to the news.
Honestly, I was starting to kind of doubt myself a little bit, but
Mhm.
I'm really excited. I'm really happy.
Good, good, good. So he's doubting yourself, and it was like, girl, stop it. No need to doubt yourself because you're going to the finale. Woo! Great job, great job. Okay, Lady T. Sweet Lady T. Okay. All right, my friend. Okay. I'm sure not the results or the news that you wanted, but I must ask, what are your reactions?
Pretty neutral. I guess
Okay.
it was expected in a sense.
Hmm.
Don't necessarily have a huge support system. It's like you got to work with what you have. So I think I'm more so gonna put my energy to the reason I'm doing this instead of, the whole voting.
I love that. I love that. Put your energy towards the reason why you're doing this right there. Right. So, um, I enjoyed having you on the show. I enjoyed interviewing you, right? Lady T, tiny but mighty. I say that because every time I say it, you chuckle, so I keep saying it, right? So I think well, let's do this here. Let's go around the horn and and just share some whatever you might want to just share with sweet Lady T. Let's go around the horn here. So Jakai, let's start with you, Jakai.
Tiara, um, I really enjoy your book, and you were always so fun to be around. I really like when you were performing like your chapter. I was literally just in my head like, I gotta read this. And yeah, I'm really proud of you. And I hope I can read your book in the future.
Thank you.
No problem.
There we go. Tasha G, this is your thoughts you might want to share with Tierra.
Sierra, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I'm so glad that this competition has connected us. And I know you're not going to stop. You know what I mean? Like, I've watched you from when you first started. You were kind of like, yeah, I wrote this book. And now you're like, this book is about Nevaeh, also known as B, okay? Like, so and you started telling me more about it. So it was a pleasure to like watch you grow, and then see that you really, really want to do this because I know there were some times, that it was like, do I really want to do this? I think I shouldn't. But instead of it becoming your breakdown, it was your breakthrough. So I'm looking forward to you like having that book in your hand, published author very, very soon, because I know you're going to continue.
Right, thank you.
Mm. Come on, let's go with Sam. All right, Cap Sam. Anything you want to share with Lady T?
Lady T, I did just send you a message, but I'm gonna say it out loud in front of everybody too because your story is super dope. Like when
Mm.
you were reading, because I'm an artist, like I can see images visually. And I definitely want to connect with you, definitely want to work with you because there's some things that I can see you doing that I would like to collaborate with you on. So if you open to it, I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to you. So just keep doing what you're doing, keep pushing your story, and I'm glad you've been in this competition because you actually made me work a little bit harder too.
Thank you.
She's part of the spiciness round. With Carla and Sam and Terry, the spiciness round. Okay. All right. So, all right, Lady K, right? What words you want to share with Tierra?
Yeah, it's been such a pleasure to be in this competition with you. I remember like the audition round. I think it was like me, you, and Sam. We were like the last people to go. We were so nervous, and I just remember you being like, I'm so nervous. I don't know if I can do this. And then each week I've been seeing you like kill it. Like literally every time we had a round together where we're in the room together, I was like, okay, she's about to bring it. So I am just so impressed with all that you've done, and I'm excited to like write with you in the future and to
Mm.
see that like romance book fest and support your work because I really do want to read your book and I can't wait to.
Thank you. Thank you.
So these collaborations. We are truly one little family. That's what I'm talking about right here. Okay. So I got a couple questions for you, Tierra. But let's finish it up. Robin, what do you want to share with Lady T?
So Tierra is a writer after my own heart. I shared with her in the last battle round a copy of my first book because I see myself in her when I was a young writer too. So she holds a special place in my heart. She always will. But we got some great ideas for you, girl, for your book and for your experiences. So stay tuned, world, because she is not done.
Yes.
I mean, daggone shoot. I mean, now we all want to know what y'all talking about. What you talking about right there? You know what I'm saying? She reminds you of your younger you, and she got all that spiciness and psychological thriller and everything. I mean, don't y'all want to know what's going on with Robert? Okay, what y'all was doing back then, young Robert?
I had to do a shameless plug. Jar of Hearts by Amicia McCormick. That's my pen name. So check it out and you'll know what I'm talking about.
You see, when they use a different name, you
Good.
know it's filled with a bunch of spiciness.
It's really good.
That joke going to #1 on Amazon right now.
Mhm.
Okay. All right, Lady T. So listen now. All right. So do you plan on, I know this is still fresh and raw, right? But are you planning on sticking around with the Quilling Company family?
Of course, of course. This has become my family. I'm surrounded by like-minded individuals. I'm surrounded by artists. You guys uplift constantly. It's just been an honor. Like it's been an honor.
Sweet, sweet. So does that mean you will be attending the finale?
Of course, I have to support. I have to support. And just to say, you guys, I literally put in a vote for everybody as well. So
Come on now. Come on now. You not root for somebody like her. I mean, seriously, how you not root? So as we put these comments in the Zoom chat, let's also put them in the YouTube chat so people can see the love and comments that y'all giving her right here, right? So they can see that. So the replay game, we always get like an extra 300 views from the replay game. So when they come and see all y'all love in the YouTube chat, let them see it. Let them see it. Let them see it. Right? Um, Daggone it, shoot. I wish we could have 5 winners, but we only can have one. That's what the song say. Only one. One. And last week, so I ain't sharing the crown. I'm taking the crown. Okay, so good. Now, are you going to tell your folks, your whatever your community is, hey, get your free ticket while they last and come on through?
yes, definitely.
That's right. That's right. So that's for all you guys. Get your guy. I mean, Carly got the daggone 1,100 votes. Daggone it. Let's get these people up in this joint right here. All right, Sam. I know you got people all over the country, but daggone it, it's only one day. Tell them, shoot. If they plan it right, they ain't got to get a hotel. They can come to the event, and then get right back on the plane. Okay. Tell them come in. You only get one shot to be the first bestseller ever, okay? Tell them come on in. They're going to you in the finale. Train, boat, bicycle, whatever it takes. Get them on up in here, right?
I'm gonna let them know.
There
I
you
definitely
go.
let them know.
There you go. All right, and then Tasha G, come on now. You have shown, your community has shown that they can show up for you. Let's make sure they get them daggone tickets and show up in the place. What we gonna do, Carla? Tasha G. What we gonna do, Tasha G?
That's gonna be what it is. I'm gonna be telling everybody on social media. All right, now this is the next thing y'all need to do. So,
That's
because
right.
not only do they need to show up, they're gonna need to vote on Saturday too. So the voting does not stop here, y'all. Y'all still gotta vote for whoever is going to win on Saturday.
That's right. And tell them bring their
Yeah.
wallets to support and support
Please,
and get
yeah,
the merch
please
for the
bring your
shop.
wallet for Coach Nick and show him that you bought something, please.
There you go.
Okay,
There you go.
because he wants and needs the support so we can keep this going.
That's right. To keep it going, keep it going. So, Lady T, I got a special request before we close this thing out here. Right now, we had a conversation earlier today, and I didn't reveal something to you today. Right, I didn't show you something today. Right,
Yes.
right, and it's gonna go up on the merch shop. Right.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Right. And we think, ooh, now we're gonna sell a lot of shirts, but I think we're gonna sell a lot of autograph signed posters too. Don't you think? I think so. So you guys, so you mind if I go ahead and give them a little sneak peek of what we're talking about here?
mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, guys. So here we go. So for all the contestants and also the people out there, you prepare to be amazed. Okay. Now this is the first time ever that you get to see Lady T's graphic that's going to go on her merch that's going to be available this finale Saturday, maybe as early as tomorrow. So tune into the shop just in case you get that. We drop it early. You can go ahead and buy and support. But it's going to be on t-shirts. It's going to be on some tote bags. But most important, it's going to be on a poster. So if you buy the poster, you can get it autographed by Lady T. We gonna see. All right, y'all want to see the graphic? Everybody want to see the graphic? Okay, so let's show the people. Ooh-wee. So we done went through some cool stuff, and she said, this is it. This represents everything about this book. Now, keep in mind, this is her graphic for merch. This is not the book cover. Ooh, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for that. But this was something you can get now. You ready? Everybody ready? Ooh. How about that? Sam Eyes. You see Sam Eyes? Woo. Okay, so Lady T, come on, mute. Come on, break this down for us. Break it down for us. Break it down for us. Why this picture? Why this graphic? Break it down for
this
us.
picture, out of all the ones, spoke to me the most because of the dynamic of the two characters. She is his weakness, as well as, vice versa. So in this picture, she looks a tad bit like she's dominant in some way, shape, or form. However, his character is a killer at the end of the day. So you just can see that in their body language. Like, just you see it. You see the story.
And then this part right up here. Is she his lover or his next victim? Oh, and what's the name of this again? T. Authored by who?
Sierra Beasley.
Oh, look at that. That's right. It's dropping on the merch site Saturday, finale Saturday. You can buy the graphics. You can buy the poster and then get it autographed by Lady T. Woo! This is what we're talking about right here. Oh my goodness, right? Now, some of the other people like, well, what about graphics? It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. But right now, it's all about Lady T at this moment right here, right? And so, who in the world wouldn't want who all up into that sexy spiciness, psychological thriller? who in the world don't want to get some merch like that, right? And so, and we're going to give you the closing words right here. For this is for you to speak to your supporters, to speak to the community that you're representing. What you want to say to the people?
Just thank you, and continue following this journey with me into becoming a great author.
Well said, well said, well said. So, guys, listen, this has been a fantastic battle round 3, which is the last round, the last battle round. And now we just had the results, right? Lady K ran away with it again, the #1 vote getter again, going right into the finale, right? But we got Tasha G and Sam close on the heels, and we never can count out our team mystery writer Jakari, because you never know when she might pull out in the finale. She might end up winning the whole thing. You just don't know. But we don't know because you guys have to say so, because you guys are the ones who vote. So we encourage you. You see the wonderful people that this show is supporting. We encourage you to come on out. If you're in the DC area, you're in the Laurel area, come on out to Laurel. Get your free ticket while they still last. We're going to have food. We're going to have dance. We're going to have celebration of literacy, celebration of Quill and Co. and all that it does. And then also we're going to have the celebration of crowning the first ever winner of the next best seller. On behalf of Quill and Company, Robin and the contestants, I'm Coach Nick, your host, your guide, and we're going to let it go. And we're going to see you on Saturday, 3 p.m. Doors open at 2:30 p.m. Show starts at 3 p.m. in person on the live, right? We're going to live stream it, the finale live streaming on Quill and Co.'s YouTube channel, right? So YouTube/Quill and Company. And then that's at 4 p.m. And then immediately, boom, we're going to switch over to the Coach Nick DC, this channel right here that you're watching, the Coach Nick DC channel, for the reaction to the crowning of the first ever next bestseller champion. Oh my word. This has been one of a night. It's been a special night, and I can't wait until Saturday. And don't forget, Tierra's merch is dropping on Saturday, along with the merch of other contestants. All right. Good night, everybody. And remember, celebrate literacy and the people who write it, who bring it to you. Good night.
This is more than a pitch. This is your story, your shot, your moment. Only the bold become the next bestseller.